Ah.
Disclaimer, drip
is a life changer. Now all I do is chill and write bangers. Morph into the green like the White Ranger. Taking my block to the top just like Jenga. Danger, step on up and get roasted. I'm just trying to make some change like Drip Coach did. Posting like daily, put you under hypnosis. Fuck around with another dev and get ghosted. It's hopeless. We so bullish like Mike Jordan. All the fun fading away is quite enormous. Building a bridge, kinda like a chorus for those missing in action like Chuck Norris. Run for us, run away, don't come back. We stick together, on point like thumbtacks. Grab the Iron Man, they gone from one snap. Going hard for the network, that's a fun fact. Danger, step on up and get roasted. I'm just trying to make some change like Drip Coach did. Posting like daily, put you under hypnosis. Fuck around with another dev and get ghosted. It's hopeless. Step on up and get roasted. I'm just trying to make some change like Drip Coach did. Posting like daily, put you under hypnosis. Fuck around with another dev and get ghosted.
Yo, 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 what up? Who's in the building? I see Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue, since I only see you in the chat, let me know if you can hear me. Had some technical difficulties. Set up a new PC, and I think I got everything running. I'm actually back in the US of A, so let me know if you guys can hear me and see my screen and all that good jazz. I think everything is working properly. Shouts out to all you out there. Happy holidays. I ain't been able to. All right, cool. You can hear me. So yeah, I've been running on my old PC in Cambodia, and now I got a new one out here that I just got set up and got things loaded on. I've got to add some stuff to it, but this one at least has 32 gigs of RAM and running an i9, so it should be much better. Shouldn't have any issues. Sounds real good. Oh, awesome. How was the trip? Oh man, it was hellish. I hate flying back. I got stuck at the airport, had issues with layovers, too many connecting flights. And man, coming back here in Houston, I'm seeing the prices on stuff. I'm like, good googly moogly, man. Like I knew we had inflation and shit because I've been hearing about it, on the news and watching YouTube and Twitter, but seeing it is crazy. I went to Walmart just looking for some average stuff. I'm like, I don't remember Walmart being this expensive. It's like, man, I can't wait to get back to Cambodia. I don't recognize the states anymore. People are rude, all sorts of stuff, man. It just don't feel like home anymore, I guess. I've been gone for 7.5 years. It'll be 8 years in May. So it's rough. It is not the nostalgia I expected. Total flight hours, man, total, because I had a horrible layover. So I don't know. The actual flight, if you catch a direct flight, you can catch it from Bangkok to Houston, and it'll go west. So it might connect in UAE and gas up, but it'll be about 28 hours. But instead, I got my original flight was going through Beijing to Tokyo to San Francisco to Houston. Then I ended up going Bangkok to Munich to Chicago to Houston. So it's hell, man. This is the reason why I left off the United States, because if you want to travel, just getting out of the US, you waste so much time in the jet lag and stuff. But at least if you're traveling from anywhere over here, Europe or India or the Middle East or hell, even Asia, at least it's easier and less impact on the body. And of course, there's more places to visit. So, I mean, you can go 6 to 8 hours east or west of the US from Texas and you still in the US. But at least if you go 6 to 8 hours east or west of, Cambodia, I can go 6, 7 different countries. So it's half the price. Like for the neighboring countries in Cambodia, no, way cheaper than half the price. The neighboring countries in Cambodia, like if I want Malaysia or Thailand or Singapore, you're talking $200. And then just to get from like Texas to say South Carolina, at least that's what I'm familiar with, it's like $600. It's like, damn, that ain't nowhere to go. That's still US. So it's just crazy. and I forgot all about it, I guess. You just kind of start adopting your new norm. Yeah. So it's like just me and you, Mr. Blue. I remember seeing this regarding updates. So I don't know if you have seen this. This is the last update from Mr. Forex Shark himself, December 19th, so 2 days ago. Not much for us to bite or chew on, but it got a decent amount of traction. I'm surprised, 1.9K. But for some odd reason, he didn't post this in the Forex Shark calls. So maybe he's just using Twitter now to update, but this isn't an update. So let's start the week right. We'll bring utility to DeFi, solving problems beyond DeFi. So, and then I guess a teaser of the website, which is another GIF. But it's funny how this thing was done, 6 months ago, and here we sit going into 2024. And last year, this time, we were supposed to get new projects, or products, I should say, every month or every other month. And we've gotten basically just triple D. That's it. But luckily, the community has put out way more projects or products. So you've gotten drip potluck, you got kitchen sink, and then you got a couple of other ones that don't directly support drip, but at least it gives the community something. Because Forex and his team of hundreds of devs can't seem to put anything out. It's crazy. Fascinating how fast things can get done when you don't have bottlenecks. No, Hannah's in Germany. So she came with me in 2019, but she is in Germany now. We'll both be back sometime beginning of next year. So she went to the Europe and I came to the US. Where are you at, Mr. Blue? What part of the world are you hanging out in? Can't see this. Can I enlarge? Can't even enlarge this. That is interesting. Let's see. Nope, it does not blow up. That is strange. Let's see what people put. I don't want to leave a comment. I just want to read the comment. I am not Twitter savvy. Where are the comments on this post? Ah, it's right here. Scroll. Say when. I'm going to die laughing when this launches and drip triples the volume. Forex leaving drip is by far the best thing for the project. I believe so, burner account. I think this is the best thing. Well, Forex hasn't left, but showing his true colors and shitting on drip in the community that built his legacy, I think it's the best thing for him to just step out of the way. However, I truly believe that he and his infinite narcissism will step back into the limelight when drip does succeed without his input, and then he will try to claim that he was instrumental in all this and that he built Black Cube for drip and that drip has regained its greatness because of him and Black Hole. Sorry, I keep calling it by its wrong name. The proper name is Black Hole Finance. No thanks. Why would I want a seat on a project that will launch in 2025 if you're lucky? Yeah, he'll catch the end of the bull run. Hurry up and launch. Our investors will not be around to eat at the table. They ain't around now. Let's do it. Can't wait to see how it turns out. It's funny, there's still a lot of people drinking the hopium. So I salute you, sir. Can we start an action for Save Drip Garden? That ain't happening. He doesn't own the Drip Garden, supposedly. No traction, less such on reviews. I have my chair pulled up to DeFi Revolution. Animal Farm Marcus. Seated. Alive. Socks. Scammer alert. Cubed. Make sure you sit next to nasal spray. Yep. I am surprised. Still quite a few people imagining what could be. What's the TVL looking like? 19 million? Not bad. It's holding relatively okay, I guess. What are the pigs and dogs doing? Oh, I forgot. What did I ask you? You're from Virginia? Hey, my sister's from Virginia, but she's here with me right now in Texas. Oh, man. Pig's coming back down to test that $10 level, it looks like. Let's see how that goes. It's held up surprisingly well, though. Well, I guess from what? How much? How high was that? 600, 200, something like that, right? I can't say surprisingly well, but I thought it's the fact that it hasn't broke below this $10 level is surprising to me. Where were we at all-time highs on pigs, which will now be seats? Oh, I think we were much higher than that. Damn. Okay, no, not that bad. All right, not that bad. 220. 227 down to $10. I still think this will be a good play for some people. Like I'm not putting in fresh capital, but if you were to gamble on this, you can bet that, you know, since Forex is invested with this with 30,000 minted pigs locked into contracts, and I want to preface that with theoretically locked into contracts. I don't know if anybody has actually looked into this. I don't have the knowledge to do it, but we all were drinking the Kool-Aid that drip was immutable. So someone should actually look in to see if those pigs are truly locked into contracts as well. There's 6 different contracts with 5,000 pigs in each one. So that should be something to check out. But either way, the reason why I say this is a play is because he's got all those pigs minted and pretty much burned the bridge of drip. So therefore, you can bet that with a new chart, new token names, and new hype, he will be able to pump this, I'd say a good 2 to 3x. So if someone wanted to load up before buy the rumor, sell the news, which is all this stuff, that's all this was happening. So everybody's constantly doing that on these tokens within the ecosystem. You would get a swing trade out of this for sure. I don't doubt that at all. But I would not, me personally, wouldn't put any fresh capital into this sinking ship. And again, since dogs will be cubes, there is no sense in the world in trying to farm dog or cubes when you can farm cake. Like, cake is sitting with 44 million liquidity, and that's the native farming token on PancakeSwap, the largest DEX on the Binance Smart Chain. So why on earth will anyone put capital into Forex's sinking ships? And that's the Kool-Aid I drank before when we were talking about Animal Farm V2, where it was like, oh yeah, all this capital can come over from Stargate, any swap, multi-chain, seller, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, you know, their marketing and stuff that they were doing would cause people to come over. But now, much, much smarter and wiser, people are not going to move SAFU investments and locations to come over to this sinking ship. There's literally no reason to. So right now you got cake sitting at 2.5 cents with no taxes, and supposedly new cubes won't have a tax either. But why on earth would you go sit in much smaller pools with much smaller liquidity and earn a token that has less utility? Like, there's just no comparison. There's no incentive, zero. So that's for that simple reason. I don't think whatever the new black hole finance is going to be, there's no logical explanation of it for it to succeed. It just doesn't make any sense. What do we got? Black hole will drain slowly like Animal Farm. Been in drip 2 years. Lesson learned, and I will only stay in a few safe DeFi plays. Move forward. I agree, my friend. Drip Fortune, I'm right there with you. Follow the data. Exactly. Swim with the whales as well. Yeah, the data and the history shows us what Forex's actions actually are. I was just oblivious to it at the tail end of the bull run, and I was in that echo chamber listening to people, other content creators, talk about the possibilities and what Forex had done and blah, blah, blah. But man, oh man, never again. Hell nah. I do not think so. But I wonder when this actually will launch, because I don't doubt it will launch, but it just makes me wonder when. Let me see something about these pigs, because this was fascinating to me as well, how people could sit here and hold these pigs. Let's look at Drip real quick. How bad has the kitchen sink murdered the fountain? Oh, damn. Yep. The next big play will be for kitchen sink to own more drip than these two combined. So that's 16 million, 16.3 million, and it's on its way to 12. That will be impressive. And I think it can happen. I really do. But let me look at something real quick. That is not an address, my friend. Damn it. Come on. Work with me here. Not Twitter. AFP. That's what I want. So let's look at the pigs token and holders. Pig pin. This is what I was fascinated with. The fact that you're still getting the same sell volume on pigs, but nobody is leaving the pig pen. So all these pigs that are being sold, they got to be coming from farm pigs. So like this 2%, so 13, what was the sell volume? 4,325. Let's see. 4,325 divided by 1,350. So 320 pigs. I wonder if that's the amount that is being inflated each day. Because, oh, I'm sorry, that was buys. So sells is 8,000. Let's clear that. 8707 divided by 1350. So 644 pigs. But yet, I don't think it's coming from here. Let's zoom in. Zoom, my friend, zoom. There we go. Let's get around October. So that is not, it's been going down a little bit. But I mean, if you zoom out, 354K, 352, so 2,000 up and down, like that's not a huge amount. Like overall, this is a relatively decent channel. We go all the way out to November of 2022. So you're looking at, since February, just a 10K swing from 346 to 356 and a high of 366. So a 20K swing over the course of basically 10 months is relatively impressive to me, especially when you're looking at this volume here, 644 pigs in one day. So over the course of 10 days, that's 6,000. If that were concurrent. So what it tells me, there's quite a bit of people holding their pigs, or at least keeping the relative amount of people in the pig pen. So I am very interested to see if there's a huge sell-off. So I think what's going to happen, I'm not Nostradamus, but you guys know I try to keep it real. I think, I am speculating, where's that $10 dump? Where is it? That once the announcement, this one, once the announcement for Black Cube, Black Hole comes out, we're going to see this. And then it'll be a huge sell-off. And what you will be able to do at that stage, so I think we're going back down to 10 once we get the announcement. There will be some people that will want to dump, but then there'll be a decent amount. So like, it's kind of like people manipulating the market, right? So they would dump their pigs, whatever they have. It would wick down to around the $10 level, buy it up, hold it until the announcement for the migration to seats. And then you'd have a decent candle wick because people would buy the rumor, right, that we're going to the migration. And then there'd be another sell-off. So if you keep an eye on that, you want to be a swing trader and a gambler, you could catch a decent, I'd give it about a 2x. So I'm predicting a wick down to like the 10s, and then he'll relaunch. And not only will he relaunch, but he'll go back and dig into the coffers of the dog token and do some buybacks and some burns. just so that he can have liquidity to pump the charts. So it's all going to be a, what would you call that? Kind of a marketing stunt. So again, we now know because we've seen it before. So if you want to play that, that will be the opportunity, in my humble opinion. Either take the sell off and hope to get in at the pump and catch that high, or be part of the sell off and buy back in, or just hold it and try to time the top somehow, or DCA your way out. Because once it sells off, it's just going to be like the rest of every single one of his projects. It will slowly trickle back down. There is one caveat. He could get caught in the magical hype of the bull run. And just by sheer being in the right place at the right time, which is what happened with Drip, nothing to do with any of his abilities, just by being in the right place at the right time come the next bull run, and BNB and Bitcoin hitting 100K and the alts following the ETH cycle, there is a good chance that these tokens could pump, just because of the Metcalfe's law and the amount of people that will be coming into the crypto space. And just by sheer volume and numbers, they're going to be trickling into other things. And just like we all degened without doing our research, there'll be a fresh batch of sheeple that'll do the same thing, and that will be enough to pump these charts. So I'm not saying buy or sell, but if you still got some capital or still got some assets, I would say at this stage, hold on, because we're closer to the light at the end of the tunnel than we were a year ago. And again, that has absolutely zero to do with Forex. So don't mistake this as me being bullish on Forex. This is looking at the greater crypto cycle and the bigger forces at play, and just the spillover effect that'll happen, especially now that there's like no FUD for Binance. Like, all this has already come out with CZ and stuff. So this can't be any better site. This might be the biggest cycle, because once you only have one opportunity for institutional capital to come in, and it's coming in right in the perfect opportunity, I guess you could say, for starting the bull run. So the people smarter than me, like Mark Yusko and Raul Powell, say that we're going to slowly make our way to 50K. 50K is the fair market value or real market value of Bitcoin. I forgot how they say that. And then that will be right with the halving. And then basically the year, 12 months after the halving. So you have the halving around the first quarter, and then for the next 12 months is when you get that next blow off top. So because of that, you shoot past fair market value by 2 to 3x. Everybody's calling for 100K due to Metcalfe's law to be the next top, but due to FOMO, you'll have it blow past that and then retrace back. So, and I'm by no means, I'm again, I'm saying this is going to happen. This is just what the people smarter than me say, and I'm just echoing what they say, because it makes sense. They've been studying bigger, broader cycles for this for the last decade, especially in TradFi. So again, if that happens, then you would see BNB like crush it, because like the BNB high was 600, if I'm not mistaken. Is that the right? That ain't BNB, is it? That's got the most liquidity. No, $1.19. What is that? What in the world? Can't see BNB on Dex tools. CoinGecko, but I'm pretty certain it was 600, and I think we can double that, just like we'll double everything else. But at least we get to a $1,000 BNB price. And Solana has already started pumping. The all-time high for this was 686 2 years ago. So I know we'll definitely see a $1,000 BNB price, in my humble opinion, of course. And that does wonders for anything tied to BNB. So just by, again, being in the right place at the right time, we could see some decent pumps on the tokens in our ecosystem. I've been rambling. Let me see what you guys got. They will sell off when Black Cube comes out. No doubt. I believe that as well. But Forex will probably lock it up for say 2 weeks in the beginning and nobody can sell. Nobody but him. I would not doubt that all of a sudden you would see pigs being sold. Let's see. What are those contracts? They're in the pig pen, so I don't think I can we, yeah, we can see them, right? When we go to this contract, pigs in the pig pen, where do you see the actual token contract itself with the holders of this contract? I guess I cannot, because I'm supposed to be able to see. You can still see it on Dune Analytics, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have all my bookmarks. Let's see. Pigpen. Pig. Is it one word or two? Pigpen. Leaderboard? Maybe it's this one. Pig steak. Let's see what this guy's got. Not found. Don't remember which one of these it is. But I would not doubt if suddenly it did start to get some big sells. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, maybe it's this one. Leaderboards, withdrawal, columns. That's the sad thing. Like, so deprecated data set. So many people built stuff for this ecosystem, and then due to the lack of development, they just couldn't afford to keep it running. So all these amazing tools, they cost money to run and host, and people took them down. I don't blame them. Farm Dan. Hey, there we go. No, that's not all of them. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Here we go. So it should be these 5200s. Yeah, I don't know these contracts. Let's take a look at one of these. So I already named this one. This is the B-Reap deployer. So I don't even know if 98,000. It's sitting on 11,000 of BNB, but it should be getting, yeah, BUSD. No, that's ETH. Should have gotten a decent amount of rewards from Pigpen payouts. What's another one? I think I labeled these before. Ah, this one is definitely Forex's wallet. I remember labeling this while I was doing some detective work. I gave it a name tag that I didn't understand as I was looking back through some other questionable activity. Sitting on $1 million in liquidity, though, in assets, the bulk of which are in the BUSD. Very, very interesting. Yep. I, for one, definitely no longer trust Forex. Which one is this? Ah, I never labeled this one. Sitting on 74,000. But it's probably gotten a decent amount of capital sent to it. Anywho, what you got in the chats? They will sell off when Black Q comes out. Can you put CK address in the chat? What I missed? Which one? The one with his Pigpen wallet? I think it's this one, CK3. I think it's A6B9. Let me see. If it is, it'll show up here. BA1. I think that one's him. Let's see. Okay. 1CB9. Let's try this. What is the name of the wallet? DBank. Damn, it sucks not having your all your shortcuts. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is it. So you want this wallet. Merry Christmas. I'll send you a bill for my crypto analytics. Total value of followers. That's interesting. 5426. I didn't see this value on, so I wonder how up to date this is. There's no 5426 here in his wallet. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Look how out of date this is, man. Holy hell. This is showing 2076 for his wallet. But he's got 5,426. So this isn't up to date at all. So there's no way for me, unless you guys know a better way, to figure out who's got what now. So these values I'm seeing here, I have no idea. Or I'm sorry, I don't know a location to get the current leaderboard. Who is this? Whoever it is sold all their pigs. They ain't got but 38 now. They were sitting at 9,000. Holy hell. But that's so long ago. I wonder. AFP. Guess it was so long ago it doesn't even show up anymore. Oh, this is the Pigpen reward vault. Oh, okay. So this is these are the pigs that are supposed to be given out to the piggy bank and to the Pigpen. That's why it had that many pigs in it at one stage and it doesn't anymore. That makes sense. What about this one? But yeah, pretty much everybody in the ecosystem. Well, I can't say everybody, but people who played the game fairly, they got wrecked. There is no other, whoever this is, sitting on a decent amount of REAP. And a decent amount of pigs, 8,000 pigs. 8,000 are staked. This is someone definitely in the DAO. 5,000 dogs, 8,000 pigs. Nothing in the piggy bank, nothing in the garden. Nothing in the farms. Nothing. So they are heavy just in pigs and dogs. That's where all their value is. It's $116,000, but their total plus 24,000 here. But they have 267,000. Oh, I guess they have something else in the farm. Where's the rest of these assets? Ah, no, wow. 72,000 in BUSD, another 30,000 dogs. Who the hell is this? That is someone who's betting heavy on dogs and pigs. But 8,000 of them are locked in the pig pen. They're able to get $423 in BUSD rewards. Jesus Christ. Let's do some math here. I am quite curious. Give me some values. So we got 21,000 in BUSD rewards. Let's just go 22. Oops. 22 on numlock. 22, 1, 2, 3. And how many pigs in the pig pen? Divided by 353,812. So that is 6 cents per. No. That is not correct. It pays out 3% per day. So 22. So $660 per day divided by 353,812 times 8. That person is only making $14 a day, so they ain't claimed in quite some time. $15 a day, and they got $423. They ain't claimed in about 30 days. Who are you? That is interesting. I wonder if I got them tagged. Let's see. Sherlock, have you tracked this wallet before? You have not, sir. Wait, it didn't go. Yeah, you did. So no tag, no nothing. 4,583, 4,538 transactions. Let's see if there's anything in the incoming with any wallets that I have tagged. This is definitely one to keep an eye on. Swim with the whales to see if anything started moving. Wonder who this might be to have accumulated that many dogs and pigs. Any guesses from you guys in the chat? None of the wallets that it's interacted with, the Binance hot wallets. So whoever it is has access to Binance, been around for 3 years in DeFi roughly. This is indeed a whale. Let's give it a tag so that I can find it again. AFP. Whale. What's the end of this? 0DA1. Just in case it shows back up. All right, what do you guys got in the chat? My bad. Getting sidetracked. This dude CK got all his money in Animal Farm. Shake my hand. He will either get super rich or just lose majority of it. Yep, that's what a lot of us did. I didn't put it in Animal Farm, but I put it in Drip and definitely got super wrecked. Ain't no way I would hold 70K in Animal Farm. Why not put at least 10 to 15 in another chain or safer protocol? Yeah, I mean, look at this guy. Like, the entire thing is here. So he's got, 29K on Ethereum, but whoever this is, I mean, there could be other wallets, of course, but that is betting big on the Animal Farm. Is dripnetwork.ca still working? Ah, that sucks. So can't look up anything on Drip in this thing. I'd be curious to see its history. But the fact that they're sitting on 1,500 REAP, they probably got that REAP super early. Let's see something. We want to go to Ethereum. I don't know how far back it goes, but if we go to transactions, Ethereum, and we go R34P. So they bought 78 REAP back in January. Oh, they were given 315 REAP. Isn't that interesting? They didn't have to buy their first 315 REAP. So like they were given access to the DAO back in July 7th. Now that either comes from somebody else or they're moving it from one wallet to another. Isn't that interesting? Let's see here. Who is this wallet? Came from this person here. They're not sitting with much ETH balance. So let's see what they have on the Binance Smart Chain. Nothing. It's old though, 1,040 days. So it definitely lines up. A lot of interactions with Dog's crediting contract. This feels like Forex to me. Interesting. But it's not a contract. It's a wallet for sure. But you see like their last interaction on this wallet is Dog's crediting and stuff like that when we did the migration. This was basically Animal Farm V2. They haven't done anything with this wallet since then. And this is the wallet that gave 1,500 REAP to that other wallet. So that is interesting. Then they bought a lot of REAP. So they bought 71 for 5,000, another 75. All on, wow, July 7th. Look at that. 4 transactions on July 7th. Accumulating 700 REAP, basically. And then they waited 6 months and bought another 100 REAP, basically. Very interesting. Anyway, been looking at different wallets the past week, and these wallets have between 20K up to 1 million, and it seems these people don't really know how to invest. Hope they've been taking profits. Could it be Stunner or Thomas G? I don't know. I got Thomas G's original wallet tagged, at least his wallet that was for drip. And that's how I can look on the blockchain because I had them tagged. So usually if it's tagged, then they'll interact with one of their other tagged wallets and I would see it. See, so this is the one I just labeled. So this wallet that gave it REAP has interacted with it multiple times. That's how you know they're linked. But it's not, it doesn't show any other wallets. So it's hard for me to nail it down. I don't have all of Stunner's wallets. I have a decent amount of Ray's, but he went dark because he got caught. So, and Thomas G, I only did the one original wallet when I was looking at what the OGs did that I caught Ray's hand in the cookie jar. So there's no telling for me who this is, because whenever I look at interactions, I don't see any other wallets that I recognize. So it makes it very, very hard. Like none of these addresses are flagged by me. But you can see this one is in here a lot. Whoever this is, this CODA. And then this B21A3. So that's how you can get your paper trail going. Once you find a couple of interacted wallets, it'll all point back. That's how I caught Ray. Nah, this one ain't Ray's. I got Ray's original wallets all the way back to the preconception days of drip. So this one ain't his, because it would have had an interaction with other ones. I feel like it's Forex's, because also Ray can't interact with Binance hot wallet, especially back then. Maybe now he could, you know, you can get around stuff. Actually, technically back then it would have been easier than it is now. But theoretically, because he is in the US, he's not allowed to interact with Binance. So whenever you see a Binance hot wallet, that removes a US citizen, which could still point to Forex. And again, the fact that it was given 300 REAP makes it, see, you see all these Binance wallets. So who else would give away REAP? Like, and at those, it was actually, it wasn't even at launch. It was post-launch. The value of it was $27,000. It launched. So this is months, maybe almost a year after REAP launched. Because it launched at like a fraction of a penny. So there's no other logical explanation to just move assets like this. Let's put that wallet, that address in here in DBank. We didn't look at that. See what transactions were here. So if we go, because it ain't doing much of nothing anymore. Whoever it is, it was like a migratory wallet. They have moved on, since moved on. Put this in Ethereum, and then we go back to, there it is right there actually. R34P. Where did it get it from? That's what we want to know. Where did you get your REAP from, my friend? So it bought it. Bought REAP, 533 REAP at $6,000 on August. So I told you it's over a year after it launched. It bought all of this REAP, and then so it had basically enough. No, it sold some here, sold some here, and then it sent some. So it almost had enough for 2 seats in the DAO, but not quite. But that is interesting. It didn't even buy it at the it bought it off the DEX. Well, Forex did say it was a fair launch, but it didn't buy it at the launch prices. So yeah, I don't know who this is. That is interesting. Somebody that goes way back. That's all we can know for sure. So it's a very nice friend to give away some REAP, or it's internal. That's all I could say. But whoever, this is the originating wallet, and then it gave it to the wallet that now is sitting on $272,000, whereas this one is broke. So whoever had this wallet, they kind of either stopped using it or they migrated to that other wallet. That's the only thing I can think of. What do we got? For sure, one of those earlier DAO members before launch. Well, this is post-launch. REAP launched at like fractions of a penny. So even at these prices, it was how much per REAP? Let's see. 533 divided by 6. Nope, the other way around, right? 6. So that was still $11. And it launched at a fraction of a penny. I forgot what it was, but I remember pulling it up at one stage. Because I had to actually, that's not it. So it won't go back far enough. Is this it? No. But you can see this is $8. The reap was already 127.8 for $126. So that's already quite elevated from what it launched at. Should be able to see the contract. Nope, creation date. Anyway, I don't need to see that. It's interesting enough. And leave it at that. I got it written down somewhere else. But it was definitely fractions of a penny. I can tell you that much. Maybe it's here. So whoever it is still did it well after launch. This is the only asset. This one in BREIT, the only asset in the ecosystem, the only two assets in the ecosystem holding their value comparative to launch. Like they have plummeted quite a bit, but yeah, see, you already see down here, it's so that transaction we saw was already higher than this. It was $11. And this is going to have some lag from what it actually launched at. But I remember it was fractions of a penny. And this would have been, what's the date on this? December 9th. So that transaction we saw was already, damn, 2 years, a year and a half later. That's crazy. And even this is 8 months later when they bought it. So yeah, this isn't somebody directly in the know from launch in the DAO because their first transaction with it is 8 months post launch. Interesting behavior. That's all I can say. Anyway, maybe Didi. Who's Didi? You mean BB? Maybe. Maybe. Speaking of, I want to pull that up real quick. Is that money moved? Because there was some movement in that wallet before. Now still sitting at 2.1 million 54 days ago. Yep. Yeah, I think that's a big load of crap. He hasn't done anything with that. Forex did not give that to BB. Don't buy that one bit. Oh, shoot. Well, we've hung out for an hour already. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, playing Sherlock Holmes and digging through the catacombs. Didn't really have anything of value to offer because I was trying to just get my laptop situated to see if I could stream again. And it's good to know that it works, so that's cool. And I should still be able to do the next couple of lives. I'll be here and maybe get things a little better tweaked by the time I leave here. Next week will be what? What will be? Where's my calendar? I can't even figure things out now. 28. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. Theoretically. Yep, we will see. So yeah, I am gonna dip out unless you guys got anything. There's only a few of you out there listening to me ramble, so I appreciate you keeping me company. But I think the Sherlock Holmes mystery case comes to an end. Scooby-Doo mystery wagon is getting put back in the garage. Yeah, I don't have anything else to offer. Good to see B&B climbing back up to the 270s. That is refreshing. That's cool. Yeah. When was the last time we were here? Oh, man. Hey. We haven't been back at the 270s since, Jesus, a year ago? Where are we at? Expand this back out. 2022. Okay. So earlier this year, January. And we broke right through that all the way back up to close to 330, 350. Yep, close to 350 in April. That's nice to see us climbing back out. Good old BTC leading the way. Nice. All right, anyway. I got off on another tangent. Great live, coach. Keep on going. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Chase. Yeah, Forex as well. Keep it coming. Learned a lot about the blockchain. Hey, cool. Glad I could help. I didn't know if I was sharing anything of value or not, but glad you guys got something from it. Well, at least you did, Chase. So appreciate you keeping me company. See, I'm going to tap out. I will catch you guys on the next one. Be easy.